Examination of visual acuity and color vision is a part of second cranial nerve examination. Second cranial nerve is optic nerve, which is a pure sensory nerve. And the examination of optic nerve includes examination of visual acuity, color vision, field of vision and fundus examination. So now we will study visual acuity and color vision. Optic nerve is concerned with transmission of various visual sensations to the brain. That is, it is responsible for sense of vision. Visual acuity is the resolving power of the eye. It means the two separate points or objects can be seen as separate and distinct. So, it is the resolving power of the eye when two points can be seen as separate. So, if we increase the distance, then these 2 points may appear as one. So, the visual acuity can be measured by the visual angle. Visual angle means the angle suspended by that object on the eye. And when the visual angle is minimum 1 minute, then only we can recognize two objects as separate objects. And what do you mean by 1 minute? 1 minute in degrees, 1 degree is 60 minutes. That is 1 minute means 1 upon 60 degrees. So to resolve two objects as separate, minimum separable distance should be 1 minute between them. Measurement of visual acuity is a routinely done test. It is done by the optometrist. It is like when you go and check your power of the eye. It is that. So why do we require? We need to know if there is any disease or the progression of the disease or the treatment plan. Visual acuity is tested for both far vision or distant vision and near vision. For testing visual acuity for far vision or distant vision, most commonly Snellen's chart is used. Snellen's chart is built with black letters on white background, and these letters are of different size, starting from the biggest letter size to the smallest size coming downwards. On each line of letters, there are numbers written like 60, 36, 24, 18, 12, 9, 6 and 5. These are noted besides the line. These numbers are the distance from which if a person with normal visual acuity sees these lines, these letters suspend an angle of 5 minutes on the eye. The width of each stroke of the letter suspends an angle of 1 minute. So, if a person can distinguish the letter and identify this letter, then we call it its visual acuity. When we start testing visual acuity for far vision, we start testing and making the person sit at a distance of 6 meters. So, if the person starts reading from above downwards and if a person can read up to 12 lines, that means his visual acuity for that eye will be, visual acuity is distance of the patient from the chart divided by the smallest line read by the patient. So, the distance of the patient from the chart is 6 meter because he is sitting at 6 meter divided by the smallest line read by the patient, that is 12. So, now the visual acuity of the person for that eye will be 6 by 12. If the person can read up to 6 lines, then his vision is 6 by 6, which is considered to be normal, and even 6 by 5 is also considered to be normal. So, the procedure of recording visual acuity, the person sits at a distance of 6 meter and it is considered that minimum of accommodation is used. The chart should be properly illuminated. You can use a self-illuminated chart or a chart can be used with proper lighting. Then the person reads the chart with one eye at a time. So one eye should be closed with the hollow of the palm. Then the person starts reading from above downwards, and the smallest line that the person can read up to more than half is considered to be the visual acuity of the person for that eye, and it is designated as 6 by 6 or 6 by 9 or 6 by 12 or 6 by 18 or 6 by 24 or 6 by 36 or 6 by 60. So like you write for right eye and left eye separately. So each eye is tested separately one by one. So if the visual acuity of a person is very low and even he cannot even read the 60 line, the biggest letter, then what? Then slowly we reduce the reading distance. We make it 5 meter. So now the visual acuity will be 5 by 60. But even now he cannot read, then we reduce further, we make it 4 by 60, 3 by 60, 2 by 60 and 1 by 60. Now even at this distance the person cannot see. Old age people with cataract, they cannot see. Then what we do? In front of his face we let him count our fingers. If the person cannot even count our fingers, then we wave our hand waving. And even now if he cannot see, then what to do? Then we show light, torch light on his eye and ask if he can perceive. This is known as projection of rays and perception of light. Projection of rays, yeah, that means the torch light is shown to all the 4 quadrants of the eye. All the 4 quadrants means superior, upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left of each eye. So that is not out of your scope. Just remember, if the person cannot see the topmost letter from 6 meter, we start reducing the distance. Make it 5 meter, 4 meter, 3, 2, 1. After that, finger counting, hand waving, even then projection of rays and perception. You can learn perception of light. The most common question asked to you is, what do you mean by 6 by 18 visual acuity? So you will have to explain that 6 by 18 means the distance at which the person is seeing the letters divided by the distance at which the letters should be read, and that is written on the line besides the line that is being read. So 6 by 18 or 6 by 9 or 6 by 12 means the person is reading the number from a distance of 6 meter and divided by the denominator means that line should be read by a normal person from that 18 meter distance or 9 meter distance. Similar to the visual acuity for far vision, we have to study visual acuity for near vision also. And for that, Jaggers chart is used most commonly. Now, the procedure of testing the near visual acuity by using Jaggers chart, the person sits comfortably with proper illumination and he reads the Jaggers chart. Again, the Jaggers chart has letters from increasing size to the decreasing size, and it is designated as N5, N6, N8, N10, N12. Instead of N is for near vision, J can also be written, J5, J6, J8, J9, J10. So then the person is asked to read, hold the Jaggers chart at a comfortable readable distance, and with one eye closed he has to read from starting from the biggest letter coming down to the smallest letter that can be read by that person. And the line which he can read is now the visual acuity is designated as N5, N6 or N8 or N10, depending the line the person can read with each eye. So the visual acuity for near vision is designated as like N6 for right eye or N8 for left eye, like this. Please note that the visual acuity is tested for distant vision as well as near vision. Now if and for each eye separately, right and left eye separately. Now if the person is wearing specs, then the visual acuity for far vision as well as near vision should be tested without the glasses, then with the glasses, separately for each eye, and should be designated vision for right eye with glasses, without glasses, and far vision for left eye with glasses, without glasses, again near vision for right eye with and without glasses, and for left eye with and without glasses. Ability to recognize color is known as visual sense of color vision. As we have read, there are 3 primary colors, red, blue and green. And to test, and this is the function of cones, and to test this, the most commonly used chart is Ishihara chart. Ishihara chart contains polychromatic plates with dots of different colors which form some figures or some patterns. The person with normal color vision can read the numbers or letters or patterns, but a person who is color blind cannot identify them.